In life's journey, we inevitably encounter individuals with malicious intentions, those who constantly want to drag others down. However, not everyone can recognize and avoid these negative influences. This raises the question: how can we protect ourselves from malicious people who constantly seek to control, manipulate, and harm? Stoic philosophy, a classical yet profoundly wise philosophical system, provides powerful tools to identify and deal with these challenges. Through the lens of Stoicism, we will explore 5 warning signs that indicate you are dealing with a harmful person. These signs help you recognize your flaws and offer deeper insights into the world around you. Let's embark on this journey of understanding together, so no one has to walk in the dark without the light of truth and knowledge. We can build a more harmonious and meaningful life by identifying and understanding the signs of malicious people. Are you ready to explore and protect yourself from negative influences? Let's begin. Warning sign 1: the urge to control. Control is a natural aspect of human life. We always crave power and influence. However, when this desire turns into an obsessive urge to control others, it can lead to malicious behaviors and damage relationships. According to Stoic philosophy, accurate control lies not in imposing one's will on others, but in controlling oneself, one's emotions, and reactions to the world. Every person harbors an innate desire for power and control. This is an inseparable part of human nature, a desire to dominate and wield power. However, through the lens of Stoic philosophy, we realize that proper control is not an act of power, but an expression of inner strength. Stoicism teaches that the only thing we truly control is ourselves, how we perceive events and react to them. Everything else, from others' actions to natural events, is beyond our control. Example: in a relationship, your partner always wants to know what you are doing, where, and with whom. They constantly call, text, and ask you to change your habits or avoid close friends. This not only makes you feel suffocated, but also strips away your freedom. Instead of arguing, you calmly explain that you need space and freedom. You set clear boundaries and emphasize the importance of mutual respect in the relationship. In relationships, control often masquerades as care or love. People may believe they do what is best for others by trying to guide or protect them. However, this is a misunderstanding of love and care, as Stoic philosophy asserts that each individual can only be the master of themselves. Controlling behavior can manifest in many forms, from unreasonable jealousy to demanding changes or restricting personal freedom. These behaviors reflect not only the controller's insecurity and fear, but also their selfishness and lack of deep understanding of the true meaning of love and freedom. Furthermore, control only brings about rifts and suffering. It builds an invisible wall between individuals, eroding trust and connection. Its impact extends beyond emotional loss, affecting both parties' self-esteem and personal growth. Stoic philosophy advises us to develop understanding and acceptance to deal with control. Accept that everyone has the right to freedom and autonomy. At the same time, focus on controlling your emotions and actions, aiming for a more accessible and meaningful life. As Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "Do you not see the path to freedom? It is right before you. You just need to turn your wrist." This quote emphasizes that we all can choose how we accept and react to life. Are you trying to control the uncontrollable, or are you accepting and respecting your own and others' freedom? Stoic philosophy is not just advice on living, but also a reminder of our inner strength in facing and overcoming challenges. Warning sign 2: the web of lies. Have you ever felt your heart tighten in response to the actions of those who use lies to achieve their goals? These individuals do not hesitate to lie, turning deception into a weapon to hide the truth and deceive others. For them, lying is not a random act but a pathological habit, continuous and unnecessary, aimed at gaining power, control, or avoiding responsibility. In the workplace, pathological lying can have serious consequences. It creates a toxic working atmosphere and breaks down trust between colleagues, affecting the productivity and morale of the entire team. Stoic philosophy advises us to face liars calmly and objectively, not allowing personal emotions to cloud our judgment and decisions. Example: consider Anna, an accountant who notices that her colleague Tom often exaggerates his achievements in reports. Instead of getting angry, Anna collects evidence and objectively presents the issue to her manager, leading to an investigation that uncovers the truth. In our journey to combat the web of lies, we find that Stoic philosophy is a powerful tool to deal with malicious individuals and helps us maintain self-control and ethics. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The purpose of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane." Let courage and wisdom guide us, helping us build an honest and trustworthy working environment. Warning sign 3: lack of compassion. Compassion is an indispensable element in daily life, helping us build and maintain sustainable relationships. However, only some possess this trait. Those who lack compassion often disregard the emotions and needs of others, leading to severe consequences. According to Stoic philosophy, the absence of compassion is a sign of malice and a profound lack of understanding of human nature. A lack of compassion often leads to actions and decisions that hurt others. Such behaviors can create a tense and toxic atmosphere in personal relationships and the workplace. When a person cannot empathize with others, they easily ignore the basic needs of others, focusing solely on personal gain. Example: a new employee informs their manager that they face difficulties because a family member is seriously ill. However, the manager shows no concern and still demands overtime, denying any time off. The employee strives to remain calm, not overreacting to the manager's lack of understanding. They seek support from colleagues and try to work effectively within their limits. The working environment becomes tense and pressured. Employees feel unappreciated and disrespected, leading to a loss of trust and motivation. Stoic philosophy provides us with tools to face these challenges effectively and meaningfully. One of the significant challenges we often encounter in social and professional relationships is dealing with individuals who lack compassion. This tests our patience and endurance and raises questions about how we respond and uphold our moral values and integrity in difficult situations. The manifestations of a lack of compassion are easily recognized through actions and words, but their actual impact is profound and lasting. It causes pain and stress to those directly affected and creates a toxic work environment where trust and cooperation diminish, leading to reduced productivity and creativity. This shows that while one might try to accept or ignore a lack of compassion, its effects persist silently and destructively in all situations. The most important thing we can control is our response. When faced with a lack of compassion, evaluate the situation objectively and avoid being swept away by negative emotions. Practice compassion and understanding towards yourself and others. You will realize that we are fighting our battles, and compassion is the key to overcoming division and suffering. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "What matters is not what you endure, but how you endure it." This quote emphasizes that in every situation, even when facing adversity, we have the power and ability to choose our reactions. This helps us overcome difficulties and allows us to become a source of inspiration and strength for those around us. In life, we cannot avoid encountering people who lack compassion. However, applying Stoic principles teaches us to perceive and handle these situations consciously, patiently, and compassionately. This helps us protect and nurture moral integrity and creates a better world where compassion and mutual understanding are valued and developed. Warning sign 4. Charming facade. Charm can be a powerful allure, an irresistible force that captivates us and earns our trust at first sight. However, according to Stoic philosophy, not everything that glitters is gold. A person may use charm as a tool to achieve their own goals, and this requires us to have the ability to distinguish between genuine and false charm. Charm is often seen as a strength, a natural ability to attract attention and trust from others. However, Stoic philosophy reminds us that appearances do not always reflect true nature. Those who exploit charm for manipulation are often skilled at hiding their true motives, creating a perfect but deceptive facade. Example: you meet a new colleague who immediately impresses you with enthusiasm and friendliness. They always seem concerned and ready to help, but gradually, you notice their actions do not match their words. You realize that this colleague often only helps when a manager is around or when it benefits them. When no one is watching, they become cold and indifferent to your needs. There is a significant difference between charm, which stems from genuine kindness and concern, and charm, which is used as a tool for manipulation. A genuinely kind and caring person will not seek to exploit their goodwill. In contrast, a person who uses charm to achieve their goals is often only interested in personal gain. Stoic philosophy teaches us to remain vigilant and question the true motives of others, not to be deceived by glamorous appearances. Charm, whether genuine or deceitful, is an inevitable part of human interaction. However, we learn the value of awareness and self-control through Stoic philosophy. This helps us protect ourselves from negative influences and encourages personal growth and a deeper understanding of those around us. Your perspective is valuable to us. Have you ever encountered someone who used their charm to achieve individual goals? How can we develop the ability to distinguish between genuine and false charm, especially in today's work environment? Please share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below the video. Warning sign 5. Mastery of manipulation. In the complex world of human interactions, some people use deception and manipulation to achieve personal goals. According to Stoic philosophy, identifying and dealing with these manipulators requires subtlety and thorough mental preparation. Manipulative individuals are often very skilled at hiding their true intentions. They may use flattery or feigned sympathy to gain your trust, but these are just facades for their malicious schemes. Manipulation often stems from a desire for control and power, and they will not hesitate to employ complex and continuous schemes to achieve this. The consequences of falling into the traps of manipulators can be severe, ranging from loss of autonomy to damage to self-esteem. When the web of lies collapses, victims often feel trapped and lost in the complexities of deceit. The psychological impact of manipulation can leave deep scars, shattering trust and destroying relationships. To avoid being manipulated, Stoic philosophy advises us to focus on self-awareness and practice meditation to strengthen our spirit. Stoic philosophers encourage seeking virtue and inner courage, for our patience and wisdom are truly tested in the face of harsh trials. Example: Sarah notices that John, a colleague, always excessively flatters and tries to befriend her to get her to do his work. Observing, Sarah realizes that John is only interested in personal gain. She stands firm and does not allow herself to be exploited, reporting John's behavior to management to ensure transparency and fairness within the team. When confronted with deceit, we need to sharpen our intuition and mind. Remember the words of Epictetus. It is not events that disturb people, but their judgments about them. When facing deceit, choose wisely and cultivate virtues that lead to true freedom and inner peace. In this journey, Stoic philosophy helps us identify and avoid those with malicious intentions and guides us in building a truthful and meaningful life. Conclusion: in life and work, we cannot avoid encountering and interacting with individuals with malicious intentions. Recognizing and avoiding these people is a crucial skill, and Stoic philosophy provides us with practical tools to do so. We have explored 5 warning signs that you are dealing with a malicious person: the urge to control, a charming facade, a lack of compassion, a web of lies, and mastery of manipulation. Understanding these signs and taking action to protect yourself helps you steer clear of harmful people and also aids in building a happier and more meaningful life. Apply the principles of Stoic philosophy to maintain calm, self-control, and ethics in every situation. Observe and recognize the warning signs in your relationships. Set clear boundaries, and do not be deceived by appearances or sweet words. Always maintain confidence and courage, and seek support when needed. Thank you for taking the time to read this article. If you find this message helpful, please share it with friends and family to help build a strong and positive community. Subscribe to stay updated with more useful content. Remember, in a world of challenges, true strength lies in controlling our reactions and choosing the ethical path.